that you on drugs and you over here getting pimped out and your mom got to come up with a ransom to get you out? How you know that don't affect her?
My daughter was very close with her. They used to play Barbies, especially, you know, when I was doing what I was doing and trying to get her back. Like, she became very close to my dad.
When you were a raging alcoholic and messing with pimps, your grandma was staying with your daughter.
Dad's mom. I know people love to call me fake, but one thing about me, like, I'm really not. It didn't feel right to go and say goodbye and cry and act like, you know, we were so close and we weren't. It's an awful thing that happened. And like, I'm hurting so much for my daughter and my dad right now, like so much. Like, and my daughter last night was telling me, she's like, I feel like every Christmas somebody passes away, every Christmas. And like, that just like eats at my heart. Like, I don't want her to be traumatized over Christmas and think Christmas bad things are happening. And every Christmas she's going to wonder like, who's next, if that makes sense. Like, so it's just really hard. And like, I didn't want to go and, you know, be with people who are so close to her and have nothing but good things to say and act fake about it. And when the reason I'm so upset and crying is because like, I feel for my parents and my daughter, you know. That's why, like, specifically when I've asked people to like pray for me, it's like, please pray for my parents and my daughter. Like, I'm okay.
That's your grandma?
I'm okay.
That's your grandma who's dying?
It's okay, Rachel.
Wait, you want people to pray for your family, your dad and your daughter, but not your grandma who's dying? Bruh.
Avril, it's okay. Thank you.
You stayed home and not.
I mean, it's not okay, but like, I don't know what else to say other than it's okay. Thank you, Pix.
Why are you crying then?
I felt very looked down upon because of my addiction and judged very, very harshly. And I want to know why. And I guess I'm never going to get that answer. Like, I want to know why. Like, why?
It's time to go off. It's time to go off, ladies and gentlemen. This is the problem with the internet and you hug boxes. See her chat and everybody's like, we feel for you, Breeze, and get through it. Fuck her. I'm going to tell you why fuck her. Your grandma is at the hospital dying. Your grandma's dying at the hospital and you stayed behind because you didn't want to show fake love? First and foremost, not everybody's going to be okay with your addiction. You was on drugs, alcohol, and all kind of other shit, right? Running the streets. You chose the bottle over your daughter. And your grandma, while you was on the bottle, while you was on drugs, while you was doing whatever the fuck you was doing on the streets, your grandma was sitting there with your daughter playing with the Barbie dolls, playing with the toys, while you was off and you chose the bottle over your daughter. You should have enough respect for your grandma, just the fact that your grandma stayed there with your daughter while you was gone to go see your grandma at the hospital, and you gonna let your grandma die and not see her because you got some kind of grudge because she wasn't accepting that you was on drugs and she didn't look at you the same way? I wouldn't look at you the same way either. If I was a grandma and I stood there playing Barbies with your kid while you was running the street, and I can see the hurt in my granddaughter's eyes. I can see the hurt in my great granddaughter's eyes because you not around. And then all of a sudden you want to get better and you want to come around. I might not embrace you with open arms. That ain't your grandma's fault. That's your fault. And the fact that you couldn't even see your grandma after she sat there with your daughter when you was gone, that's the most disrespectful shit I've ever heard in my life. And you're a pathetic human being. You should have went to go see your grandma and you should have thanked her for being there for your daughter when you couldn't be there. And I'm tired of you. I feel bad for your grandmother. She dying. She was there for your daughter when you wasn't. And you got the audacity to only think about yourself. Oh, she wasn't good to me. She was good to your daughter when you wasn't there. That's enough. That's all you needed. That's all you needed to go down there and say, thank you. Maybe you was a little hard on me, which she should have been because you was on drugs. And you chose that bottle over your daughter. And your grandma was there playing Barbies with your daughter when you was gone. That alone should have had you down there at the hospital thanking that woman. But instead, you want to be at home. Oh, I don't want to give fake love. What? Really? For what your grandma did for you? You're an embarrassment. You are an embarrassment. And everybody in your chat that was cheering you along, they're an embarrassment too. Because I know if my grandma did that for me, she didn't have to be nice to me. But if she was there for my daughter when I couldn't be there, I would have went down there and thanked her for that. I would have been like, you know what? You was kind of harsh on me, but cool. You was there for my daughter when I wasn't there for her. Thank you. Thank you for playing Barbies with her when I couldn't be there. Because let me tell you something, as a grandmother, that hurts. That hurts to see your daughter down there. You trying to distract your daughter. You trying to distract your great granddaughter because her mom ain't there. Her mom can't be at home because she chose the bottle over you. You know how hard that is for a grandmother to see her great granddaughter in that position? And you thought that your grandma should have just opened her arms to you and just embraced you as you came back out of the drugs? Man, get out of here. You a crazy woman. You should have been down there on your knees thanking that woman. Don't this woman go around judging Feudy Beauty? Talking about Feudy Beauty ain't changed. Feudy Beauty ain't changed. She's still the same. She's still the same. Watch. So your grandma did to you what you do to Feudy Beauty. I get it. You want people to automatically say you changed. This woman is pathetic.
What I was doing wasn't affecting you. It was affecting me. You were states away. Like, what?
How does it not affect her? How does that not affect her? How you know that does not affect her? Oh, it was all about me because it's all about me. It's all about me. It's no. Sometimes you got to put your feelings to the side and you got to put yourself to the side. Isn't that what they teach you? Your grandma don't have to embrace you. Your grandma don't have to be nice to you after seeing all the trauma you put the family through. She could be hard on you, but at the end of the day, she was there for your daughter. At the end of the day, when you was gone and you was battling your addiction, and you leaving your daughter behind, your grandma was there. That should have been enough.
Hi, I'm Cara Delevingne. Please don't forget to subscribe by clicking this button right here. Boop.